What's up, guys? Zach in here, and I am currently driving right now in between properties that I'm looking at, and excuse the noise or anything, but really just wanted to have a conversation with you while I'm in the car. I could have decided to listen to a podcast or some music on the car, and got the camera mounted safely here. Really, when I'm driving, I want to give you guys a heart-to-heart and really talk about wholesaling real estate in general. And really what I wanted to break down to you guys is just have a conversation like you're in with me in the car. And I want to give you guys a heart-to-heart. If you have any thought in your mind right now that you got to quit real estate or you're just giving up in wholesaling real estate, I wanted to have a conversation with you because I truly believe in wholesaling real estate. There is no excuse to quit. The biggest excuse in wholesaling real estate is a lack of discipline. And what I wanted to elaborate with that is if you just are thinking about quitting, this is not the time, guys. If you are young, if you are just starting in this business, if you have a dead-end job, if you have a regular job, why would you even consider quitting? The people that have success in wholesaling real estate are the ones that persevere and go through discipline. To get back to my point here, if you want success in wholesaling real estate, it boils down to not motivation, not how much you know about wholesaling real estate, but it truly boils down to discipline. Discipline is the constant action of doing something over and over again, even when you don't want to do it. What do I mean by this? Discipline comes down to just doing it over and over. So when it comes to SMS text blasting over and over, cold calling for hours and hours and hours on end, guys, I used to cold call like a maniac back in the day, and our team still cold calls a lot, but cold calling, going out there sticking bandit signs out, that's what I did when I was starting out in this business. Constant discipline is the motivation, is one of the biggest reasons for success in wholesaling real estate. And if you lack the discipline, that is why you're not having success right now. And most people that do not develop discipline in regular life, they don't have too much success with a lot of other things. If you're not disciplined with your diet, you're probably not going to have that six-pack body. If you're not disciplined with a workout regimen, you might not be the most buff person at the gym. If you're not disciplined with learning or in school or studying, your grades might not be that good. And if you are not disciplined in wholesaling real estate, marketing, talking to sellers, building up your network, or disciplined watching educational videos like this, you're probably not going to have too much success in this business. So it all boils down to having the discipline, the perseverance to go through. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Life is short. There is not many moments we get to live this life, and every moment is a gift. Guys, being in the present moment right now, it is a present. It is a gift. That's why they call present a present. It's literally a gift. That's why they call the past, the future, the future. But the present, it's truly where we're at right now. It is always a gift to be alive. And what are you going to do with that special gift of being alive? Are you going to squander it doing something you don't love or living the life that you deserve? I truly believe you should. And I don't know why there's shadows or everything right here. I think we're going through some trees right now. But life is short, guys. And I truly believe that you should put 100% effort into living a life well lived and living the life of your dreams. And by doing that, you need to put 115% effort into it. I can tell you right now, heart to heart, that when I started out in this wholesaling business, I did not put 110% into it. I completely tell you that right now. Something I regret to this day. I was putting 80, 90% in there. I was still a bag boy. I was still bagging groceries. I was still doing school. I couldn't put my entire all into it. And that was a decision I made when I was starting out in this business. Eventually, I just kept putting that 89, 90% in, but I stayed disciplined. I kept wholesaling, I kept calling, I kept putting bandit signs in, and eventually when I got the money, I was able to go all in on the business, and that's truly when my business exploded for wholesaling real estate. That's when I started going from $50,000 to $70,000 to 100, 150, 200, 250, millions of dollars. Guys, it just took constant action and constant discipline. But I came to the point where I was able to quit my bag boying job and start wholesaling houses full time. And that's when everything changed. I was able to start putting 110% into it and truly start living the life that I deserved. Now, when I say putting 110% in, I truly meant when I was starting to put, when I was 19, 20 years old, that's when I really that's when rubber hit the pavement, guys. I was putting 80, 90 hours a week, cold calling 2 to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday, on the Mojo dialer, on the triple line dialer, every single week, nonstop. I didn't stop. You know why? Because I had a chip on my shoulder. I was bagging groceries. I was out there like just cleaning toilets at the local grocery store. I didn't hate life, but I knew I wasn't enjoying it. I saw my managers at the grocery store. They were making $70,000, $80,000, and they were working 60 hours a week. And they barely basically got to see their kids. I mean, after eating, breaks, sleeping, I mean, it's minimal time you get to spend with your actual children. And after seeing that and seeing the type of life I wanted to live, I didn't want to be working 60 hours a week, barely making by with money, and not even be able to take care of kids, or, you know, potentially have the option of having kids if I was stuck making $70,000, $80,000. I wouldn't be able to go on vacations, or, you know, pamper my mom, or, you know, just buy her stuff and take her out to nice dinners, or spoil my sister, or, you know, spoil my parents' dog or my sister's cat, or just with toys and everything. I truly wanted to live the life where I was able to make a lot of money and give that money out, doing charity, helping people in my family. Overall, guys, I can tell you, just having that ability and able to do that was reason enough for me to get into wholesaling real estate. And I'm not a genius, guys. I'm not this rocket scientist. I can do basic math, and from there, I can learn wholesaling real estate, guys, because if you just have the drive and the hustle, you can make it work. This isn't like being an NFL or NBA athlete. I hate people using that analogy that, you know, wholesaling real estate is like playing basketball. I mean, I love using the Mamba mentality and talking about Kobe Bryant and to be like him when you're doing your wholesaling. And I truly believe you should be someone like that or strive for excellence for everything, but you're never going to be like a Kobe Bryant when it turns into wholesaling real estate. And that's not a humble brag on how I'm better than you or anything like that, but think of how lucky you are to be in wholesaling real estate and not in the NBA. I know, like, guys, like, oh, I wish I was in the NBA. No, you don't. Here's the thing. But for most people, the average height in the United States for a man is 5'6", 5'7". And just think about like that. On average, most men aren't tall enough usually to be in the NBA or do well in the NBA or be an NFL quarterback. The shortest NFL quarterback starting right now is probably 5'10", and that's taller than the average male out there, or, you know, average female. So if you think about like that, where to be in the NBA, you can be 5'6", 5'5", and you could be the hardest worker in the room, and you got to deal with Kobe Bryant, who's like 6'4", 6'5", or someone who's like 7 feet tall, and they're going to just destroy you on the court. And that's not fair. You know, it's not equity of mindset or hustle in your head. It's just how genetically gifted you are. And that's not how a lot of things should be. That's why I love business so much. That's why business is the ultimate sport. Wholesaling is the ultimate sport. It's not how genetically gifted you are. It's how much effort you put in the head. And the brain is the most important part in basketball and everything, but it has limiting factors. But with real estate and in real estate investing and wholesaling and just business, you don't need to be 6'10", or you can even be 3 feet tall, 2 feet tall. You can still have success, guys. You can be disabled. You guys can just, it doesn't matter what your gender is, how old you are. Real estate investing does not discriminate. It discriminates only on one thing, and it discriminates on effort. If you do not put the effort, real estate investing will discriminate against you and you will not do well. But if you put the effort, regardless of your age, regardless of anything, you will have success in this business. And truly, guys, you have one life to live. What are you going to do with this life? Go out there and live the life of your dreams. I sit here thinking every single day of the conscious choice I made at 17 years old to make a change in my life. There's so many successful wholesalers that go out there not living their full potential. Just imagine this. I'd like to think about this. Denzel Washington has this quote, and I absolutely love it. So I did not start this quote. I don't know if Denzel Washington actually created the quote himself, but I did hear it from a speech from him. And he truly likes to believe when you pass away, you know, when you go to the other side or something, what he's thinking is you're meted with your potential self, or 3 potential selves, or your potential for everything. And you're out there as a ghost, so you can't go out there actually, you know, physically touch these people, but you can see them, and they're looking at you maybe on the other side or on your deathbed. Really butchering this, guys. But I want to get the point across here that they're looking at you, and these are the reincarnations or the potential of you. So someone on your deathbed's there, and it's you, but it's that person that started that singing career or that rap career, and they have millions of dollars, they have a family that loves them, and they truly got to live the life of their dreams, and they're looking at you on your deathbed and telling you why. Why did you not go take that risk? You knew you had the passion for this, but you never did it, and you settled. And they're screaming at you because these people, they're going to die. That potential. Because you guys got to remember, I'm not giving you a religious talk or anything here, but, you know, this is not about the afterlife or something like that. But, guys, for most of on the physical realm here, when you're living, when you die, all the money you made in real estate investing, all the property you own, all the gold chains, all the Gucci watches, all the nice cars, the Lambos, the Rolls Royces, they don't go with you in the grave. What you can keep, the only thing left when you pass away is the memories and the legacy you gave. And I truly like to think about that. And really what you can do is bring things to life, though, when you pass away. And I like to think, like the Denzel Washington quote, is if you have to bring these people to life, because if you don't, they're going to die, and they're going to die actually permanently forever. So if I decided to be that bag boy or that grocery store manager that was out there making $80,000 a year, I probably would have been on my deathbed knowing, or just killing the real estate investor version of myself that is making millions and millions of dollars, is able to live the life of their dreams, take care of their family, give to charity, and change the world and make it a better place than before I came on. Because making $80,000, $70,000 a year, there's nothing wrong with making that money, but I would not be able to leave the legacy that I'm trying to leave right now, changing people's lives in wholesaling real estate. I am blessed in the position I am now to teach others, teach 17, 16-year-old kids how to get into wholesaling real estate and change their financial destiny forever. And I'm not getting paid at all. I'm just doing it for the fulfillment to change people's lives. And I know at my deathbed, or eventually when I pass on, what's going to be left of me is not the assets I own. I'll have plenty of assets, but it's the legacy that I gave. And that version of me that's looking at me on the deathbed, I know that I can look that version, the best version of me, that ghost version of me that's did my best, I can look at them in the eye and tell them I gave 110%, and I manifested that person that was going out there and changing people's lives. I manifested that person, and that person's, through my legacy, will be there forever. Think about it like that. You want to go out there, live life to the fullest. There's nothing wrong about settling or relaxing and making $10,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. That's not bad. I mean, some of the happiest people in the world, guys, are making $30,000, $40,000 per year. If you ever go to Jamaica or Fiji or any of these amazing places, you will figure out a lot of these people are the richest people in the world because their mind is rich. They are happy. They are truly grateful. And they're living on like $2 or $3 a day. And I can live like that, just humbly knowing how grateful I am to be living on this earth and being alive. But really, I know this is kind of a little rant I'm giving here, but it truly comes down to, if you're struggling or you're thinking about quitting real estate wholesaling, I wanted you to just sit down next to me here and talk, because, guys, there is so much money to be made. And I can just tell you this right now. There is somebody right now sitting in their dream house making millions of dollars in wholesaling real estate. Not specifically me, but there's somebody out there in your market making millions of dollars wholesaling real estate that they're not smarter than you, they're not better looking than you, and frankly, they don't deserve to be at the position they're at making millions of dollars wholesaling real estate. But they did one thing, and they just put effort in the business and they never quit. Knowing that if you did it and you put the same effort in, you would be making 2 to 3x what they're making. Just think about that for a second. There is somebody out here who is not as smart as you, who is not as hardworking as you, but they kept the discipline, and they are working harder, because if you quit, they'd be working harder. But guys, there's people that are not as smart as you that are going out there making millions of dollars in wholesaling real estate just because they took action. The only difference is they took action and they kept the discipline going and they put the effort in. And you can be making way more money than that. If that doesn't motivate you to go out there and start changing your life, I don't know what will. So go out there, guys, change your life. Wholesaling real estate is the number one way to turn no money, $0, into millions of dollars legitimately. I know there's people saying Dropify, drop shipping, Facebook ads. Guys, you got to put thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in there. And if you're the serial entrepreneur type person that thinks, oh, I'm going to quit wholesaling and get into Amazon FBA or do a Walmart store, guys, you're going to put thousands of dollars into that. And real estate wholesaling has been here for hundreds of years, and it'll be here for hundreds of years now. That's right. Wholesaling real estate has been done for hundreds and hundreds of years. Real estate investing is not a niche that's going to change. I can tell you right now. Guys, go out there and live the life of your dreams. I don't know what else I can tell you to get you jacked up and motivated, guys. I put the work in. I put the grind, and eventually I got to reap the rewards, guys. I did nights where I was working 17, 18 hours a day. I was up at 5 a.m. putting ban signs out. I was up till 3, 4 a.m. putting ban signs out, but I put the work in. The honest truth, guys, if you want to make millions of dollars, and not even make 100K, because if you want to make $100,000 in real estate wholesaling, it's not that complicated. Between you and me, you can work 5, 10 hours a week and do it. But if you're going out there and you truly want to look at yourself, you look at Drake, or you look at all these really cool rapper, celebrity type people that have hundreds of millions of dollars, and you want to live that lifestyle, you got to understand, if you want to live that lifestyle, you're going to have to work that lifestyle. Nobody saw Drake when he was out there beginning in rap, or when he was just going out there as an actor. Nobody saw Kobe Bryant as a 15, 16-year-old doing 4 practices a day, working out all the time. Nobody sees that side. And when you're looking at me and you're seeing me doing $80,000 wholesaling deals, I mean, I just came back from an $80,000 wholesaling deal, and I just recorded a video on that. But guys, everyone sees the $80,000 sexy deal, and I show the HUDs, I show the check. I'm not scared to share it. I am one of the rare YouTubers for wholesaling real estate that actually goes on deals and actually drives in an actual car and records myself on here. I don't have a person. I pay $150,000 per year to edit videos and record it for me, guys. I'm not trying to sell you stuff. What I'm trying to say is, you see the $80,000 wholesaling deals. You see the fancy HUDs and the nice checks. I live humbly. I don't buy all the fancy schmancy stuff. I put into assets for myself to just increase my net worth. But you guys see that, but you don't see the hard work. You don't see the 5 years of blood, sweat, and so many tears in this business starting out, getting into it, guys. You don't see that. And frankly, that's what you need when you're starting out in this business. You're gonna have to put the blood, sweat, and tears to just get it going in this business. And truthfully, you gotta go out there and change your life. So go out there, guys, start wholesaling real estate. Guys, this is your sign. If you wanted to go out there and find a sign to get started in wholesaling real estate, this is the sign. Life is short. Think about you, and think about the legacy you want to live, and think about more than you. Think about the lives you can change around you. Could you change your brother's life? Could you change your mom's life, your sister's life, your girlfriend, spouse, anyone, your kid's life? Could that motivate you to go out there and start changing the life of your dreams? Guys, Netflix is nice, cool. We love all the fancy, nice TV shows. But think about it for a second. if you spend the time on Instagram that you spend on YouTube, outside of educational content, of course, because you're watching this on YouTube, you know, watching the Mr. Beast videos, or Netflix watching like Tiger King or Squid Games or whatever the newest show is, and you're going on Instagram or Twitter, you know, Snapchat or TikTok, if you spend that time actually learning wholesaling real estate, knocking on doors, trying for dollars, think about how much farther you'd be in life and how much more money you would have to catapult you. Maybe you don't have to be working that job. I can tell you from experience, working a 9-to-5 job sucks. Having somebody tell you what to do every single day sucks. Not being able to spoil your mom sucks. I've been there. I've had $300 in my bank account before. Granted, I was 17 years old, but it is truly a blessing in my life. I am able to spoil my family, spoil my friends and family around me, and actually be a blessing to everyone around me, not being a burden. It is truly life-changing, and I don't say this humbly. I say this humbly. I'm not here to sell you a course, so I'm not trying to give you a razzy-dazzy thing. Oh, here's my course, into 10,000, motivate you there. I do it because I want to change lives. And I can tell you from experience, I have helped tens of thousands of people get started in wholesaling real estate for free. Quick plug, freewholesaling.com. That's how I do it. I'm not here to sell you anything. I teach wholesaling for free at freewholesaling.com. It's an $8,000 course I give for free, but that course has helped thousands of people learn wholesaling real estate, make hundreds of thousands of dollars without paying for a guru. It's changed people's lives. And it's really humbling. It's really humble for me to do that. And I'm able to do it all for free because I'm making $80,000 deals. I can just drive around all day, go 2 or 3 deals, making 30, 40K a piece. And it's life, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm scaling it up, doing virtual wholesaling. I mean, it's definitely what I want to be doing. And the last thought I give to you right now is I can drive here. I can rest my head at night knowing I put everything I can in my life to be living the life that I deserve. And no, this is not working 50, 60, 70, 80 hours per week every single day for years straight. Guys, you can go beast mode for like 2 or 3 years and you can work like 5 hours a week, kind of what I do. I mean, you have to put in the 110% effort, but you can get to where you can scale it up. And at freewholesaling.com, I kind of show it. But the last thought I want to tell you is the tools are out there. It's just depending if you want to go out there and use the tools or not to change your life. I gave you a gift. It's freewholesaling.com. I give it all for free. Now you know. The question is, I gave you the hammer. The nail is right in front of you. Are you going to take that hammer and just smash that nail and go out there and live the life of your dreams or not? Choice is up to you. I gave you the red pill. I gave you the blue pill. Deal what you want to do with it. But I appreciate it, guys. So if you get any value in this video, guys, smash that like button and subscribe. Value of this video is worth its weight in gold. I truly believe if I can change one life today, I did my part. And that's just what I'm that's what I'm reaching for here. I mean, but if I could change one person's life, and I didn't have to listen to a podcast or music on my road trip here, I think it's a life well lived. So go out there, guys. Live the life of your dreams. I got the sun in my eye, but whatever. Live the life of your dreams. Go out there, change your life, change your legacy, change your family's life, and change your financial destiny with generational wealth. Go to freewholesaling.com. I hope to see you there. I hope to help you out, and I hope you have a blessing in your life today. Go out there, change your life, and just think about it. If I can do it, you can do it too. Thank you guys so much, guys. I'll catch you on the next video. Have a blessed one. Thank you.